Talk about Lit City, baby. Hit that boy with that Star Chronos. So the Dialga VSTAR, in case you don't know, is a bonkers card. For 5 energy, you can do Star Chronos, 220 damage, and then you take an extra turn. Your opponent doesn't get a turn after Star Chronos. What this means is, if you can take some prizes with this, you can then set up some big gnarly KOs with that Metal Blast, which does 40 plus 40 for each Metal Energy attached to this Pokemon. As you can see in this video, if you watch to the end, that Metal Blast can actually get a little bit crazy, and the combination of Star Chronos and this Metal Blast work really well in combination, meaning you can have some crazy power spike turns. And we're going to play this with a Mew engine with that mysterious tail, letting you look at the top 6 cards of your deck, put an item that you find there into your hand. The main item we're going to be focused on here is Metal Saucer 4 metal, which lets you get a metal energy from your discard pile and attach it to one of your bench metal Pokemon. So, we're going to try and pull off this Star Chronos as often as we can turn 2. Metal Saucer is a really good way of doing that. Another part of our engine is Radiant Greninja, letting you discard an energy from your hand, then draw 2. This works perfectly in combination with Metal Saucers, as well as other stuff like Raihan. Now, we also play a Zacian V for a couple of reasons. Zacian V is really good turn 1 because it lets us look at the top 3 cards of our deck and attach any energy we find there to the Zacian, and we keep the rest of our cards. However, we don't really want to be attaching to Zacian. What we really want to be doing is just getting a +3 on turn 1, and maybe even turn 2 if we miss Star Chronos. But it also serves us another function, is that if our Dialga goes down for whatever reason, hopefully we can try and close out the game with our Brave Blade for 3 metal energies, 230 damage, can KO all evolving Vs. The only other part of our engine is Crobat V, a basic Pokemon 180 HP, which lets you draw up to 6 cards in your hand when you bench it. Now, this list is nutty, and this whole idea came, I pretty much nicked it from Stefan Ivanov, who played this deck for Worlds. I tweaked it a little bit to my liking to make it a little bit more potent on that turn 2. So, what did he add? Well, the main sort of addition was this whole PokéStop-esque engine in itself, right? PokéStop letting you discard the top 3 cards of your deck, and you can put any items in your hand, and you discard the rest. So, as you can see, we play a ton of item cards already, and then if you hit an energy, we want them in discard pile energy anyway. So, PokéStop can hit us some cool stuff like Cross Switcher, we know this already, letting you boss around and switch your opponent's Pokemon and swap ours, really good. But then we also play the Cross Transceiver engine, which is really cool, and it makes me really want to try this engine in other decks, where when you play 2 Cross Transceivers, you can get back a Pokemon or a supporter card from your discard pile. What this means, you can be really good at using the boss's orders and our Raihan as well to get really ahead on energy attachments, as well as getting back our Dialgas often that happens. We only play 2 of them, so if you discard them, you can just bring it back with a Cross Transceiver. We also play 4 Energy Search for the same reason, that we can get it off Mew and we can get it off our PokéStops. And then we also play 1 copy of Tool Jammer, 4 copies of Training Shoes, Trekking Shoes I should say. This is just so we can turbo through our deck, letting you look at the top card. If you don't like it, discard it and grab the next one. In an ideal world, that first card should be an energy card, then you bin it off and then draw hopefully a Metal Saucer. 2 Battle VIP passes, really good turn 1. And we've got some Scoop Up Nets, obviously, so we can reuse our Mews and our Radiant Greninjas. And our main supporter actually is Bird Keeper, letting us draw 3 and then switch around. Obviously works really well in combination with Mew, and then off KOs letting us draw 3. The main addition I made from this list, from Stefan's list though, was taking out some supplementary attackers and just having an increased energy count, which works so well. But I'll shut up now. Let me show you this deck in action, because it sounds, but it's really fun. Let's get involved. Alright, so you join us here for some Dialga action. It's just in our first turn here. We're about to Crobat, and things are looking good, I must say. It's our first turn. We are going first. We get a Metal Saucer energy off the Crobat. We got PokéStop in place. Now we can actually have 2 energies on this Dialga, and hopefully we can make it free. If we can just find another Metal Saucer, really. So we'll Training Shoes. Cross Switcher, do we want to keep that? I think we do, because we're not going to want to Star Chronos into a Sobble. So, oh, okay, that wasn't very good. We got rid of 3. We did get rid of an energy though, actually. So now we can Mysterious Tail, see if we'll grab ourselves a Switcher, a Metal Saucer, and we do actually. We can grab ourselves the Energy Search. This is actually tough. I think we're going to grab the Saucer for now. That seems like the most good thing for us to do here. So now we have 3 energies on our Dialga, meaning all we have to do now is attach 1 per turn. next turn and find another Saucer to get back in the race. We actually have the other Saucer in our hand now, thanks to our Zacian, and we're in a really good position. We don't actually know what our opponent's playing there, though. They have a fat hand because we mulliganed. Let's see what they've got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 card hand with a Sobble. I'm going to guess they're playing Ice Rider. That's what I'm going to guess. Tell you what, think about how much of a scary position this looks like. Look at our hand right now. All we have to effectively do is play the Saucer, attach energy, and we have double Cross Switcher, and we can just bang, take a 2 prizes and have our next turn. It's pretty scary, right? That Star Chronos, in case you didn't know, 220 damage, 5 energy, and it gives you another turn straight away. So our opponent plays his Capacious Buckets, concealed cards. So they have a real big hand now. A hand of 9 cards, I'd like to say. Could even be 10, actually. They attach energy. Okay, and now they Irida. So, and they've attached it. So they're definitely going to keep calling. Are they Ice Rider? Looks like they are a Palkia deck. That is fine by me. Palkia has 220 HP, so we can just light that boy up with the Star Chronos. All we've got to do is make sure we find ourselves the Dialga VSTAR, which is actually something that can be hard to do. Right, so we can just Radiant Greninja, draw 2, and then Metal Saucer attach. And all we have to do then is just find ourselves the Dialga VSTAR. Hopefully we find out, because I'm not going to lie, this list can be quite hard finding Pokemon sometimes. We need to keep it thinning, so we need to play that energy search, I think. Get that out of get energy out of deck before we do Mysterious Tail or PokéStop. We also have Bird Keeper to draw some cards as well. So we've got a fair few options actually. Let's Bird Keeper first into the other Mew. That makes sense. Okay, so we get net. What's the correct options here? We have double Cross Switcher. We've already got energy. So yeah, we can put the Greninja back down. That makes the most sense. We can sealed cards again. Just try and draw as many cards as possible. Play the energy search, obviously, to make sure we get rid of as many cards that aren't what we want. So concealed cards. Let's see what we draw here. Boss Saucer. Hey, actually needed the Saucer as well. No, we didn't need the Saucer actually. Tell a lie. We still need the Ultra Ball though. Ooh, Cross Transceiver. I think actually did. This is a lit turn. Did a V-Star hit the discard part? It did! Off the Poke. Instead of playing the double Cross Transceiver turn into the double Cross Switcher turn. Talk about Lit City, baby! You play this deck, you got a one-way ticket to Lit City. Hit that boy with that Star Chronos. Watch that. So I'll take 2 prize cards now. I'm taking 2 prize cards now. And I get the next turn in. I'm going to go 3 prizes up. Our opponent hasn't even got another Dialga Palkia in play. This looks like Suspect City to me. My opponent's in Suspect City. I'm in Lit Town. There's the concession. Things you like to see. Let's keep it moving. Okay, so you join us here for another Dialga game. Our opponent gets some gold trekking shoes with a golden Mew. So our opponent is a little bit of a high roller. That doesn't concern me though. Tell you what does concern me though is this little bit of a suspect hand actually. What have we got? Bird Keeper that we can't play. Oh, we do have a VIP Battle Pass. We got a PokéStop. So our opponent, is that 3 pairs of trekking shoes from our opponent? They are tearing through right now. Yeah, the 3 pairs. Arceus and a Greninja. Not the combination. With a Metal Energy actually. Not something you see every day actually, is the combination of Arceus and Radiant Greninja. And I put a training court into play. That actually helps us out, and they get that Metal Energy back. Okay, so I guess we're going to start the turn with this VIP Pass. Double Cross Switcher off the top. We're going to hold them, that's for sure. So we're probably going to get like what? Dialga Mew or Greninja Mew. Any combination. I think that's perfectly fine. I guess we actually haven't got an energy in hand, so don't worry about Greninja. So I guess we'll we'll Bird Keeper into the Mew, draw 3 Cross Switchers, energy search, and energy. Okay. Actually, not too bad if we can get like an Ultra Ball or a Quick Ball off this Mysterious Tail. We want to try and get at least 2 energies down on the Dialga this turn. What have we got? VIP. Right, so this VIP pass. This is probably going to find us, what? Greninja and I guess the other Mew. That sounds good to me. Hold on to these cross switches is interesting. That means there might be a line to it. We can actually use Zacian to KO their Arceus. Take 2 prizes. That sounds kind of helpful actually. So let's just concealed cards. What do we draw into there? PokéStop and a Dialga. Let's get that PokéStop into play first of all. So yeah, are we gonna? I'm really committed to this this Zacian play. It's really gonna put them in a tough spot. Actually, we've already got the cross switches in hand. Let's PokéStop. What do we get? Ultra Ball, Quick Ball. So I'm just trying to think now. We can attach. We can Saucer. That gets us to 2 energies. We can Cross Switcher. That gives us 2 cards out of our hand into the Arceus, and then we can Mysterious Tail on that Mew. See what we get off that, and I guess you've always got Crobat as a backup option. It's kind of interesting how we haven't seen many Scoop Up Nets. So yeah, let's go for this Cross Switcher then. Bring up that Arceus. We'll go into our other Mew, and then see what this Mew gets us first of all. So we get Metal Saucer. So that means we can attack with the Zacian now. That will use up 2 of our Metal Saucers. But we do take this KO on the Arceus, and I don't really see a way how they come back from this if we do manage to get it. But we're probably going to have to play our hand down for a Crobat, right? So let's play these Metal Saucers. Let's commit to the Zacian play then. Taking 2 prizes turn 1 is pretty decent. I mean, turn 2 for us. No, it is our turn 1 actually. What am I on about? So then we can Quick Ball, get rid of Dialga. And then, or PokéStop, yeah, that works as well. So let's get rid of the PokéStop. This is going to find us the Crobat, and then we can Ultra Ball away, I don't know, Dialga and Cross Transceiver, I guess. Or Cross Switcher, since we've already played 2. Tough choice, actually. Yeah, I think Cross Transceiver and Dialga is probably the safest. So this can maybe even go us the V-Star for next turn. Or we just best to just draw some cards because we need to get out the active here. I mean, we should do. We haven't played many Scoop Up Nets, right? Okay, there's a Scoop Up Net. And we've actually got a Saucer for our Dialga as well. So 2 prizes, nice and early, things you like to see. I am very happy with this start. If this Zacian goes down though, we could be in a spot of bother because we've played 2 Saucers, and that means we're not going to really get to our Dialga anytime soon. So let's just take these 2 prizes though, and let's see if our opponent can respond. Hopefully they can't. And we get a source like the prizes as well. Nice. We've got all the sources and a Bird Keeper. So our hand is looking pretty good actually, to be fair. Our hand is looking stacked. Let's see what our opponent can do. I mean, looking at our opponent's board, it's not looking too great. Depending on if they even have a response, we could even like Bird Keeper into a Temple Coating off the Dialga V. Which would be good. Let me actually show you that attack, Dialga, whilst they do their turn. Let's go for a little half art one. There we go, Temple Coating. Attach 2 energies from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So we could even end the turn with that, actually, depending on how they go. They play an Adamant. And they play a Zacian. Okay, this could get scary. They've attached it. Oh, no. Oh, no. We've been hacked. We've been played. We're about to get Zacianed ourselves. Oh, my goodness gracious. Are they playing Dialga as well? So Arceus Dialga, actually. Huh. That's really interesting, actually. It means you can never Starbirth, though. But this is actually a really bad situation. The only, as I said, the only positive is that our opponent has a 3-card hand, but they're about to take 2 prizes. They have a Mew, and we've given them PokéStop. Okay, this is looking quite hard for us, actually. Okay, so we have all the energy in the world, but we can't attach 5 energies a turn because we've used 2 sources already. We do get Raihan, so we can get extremely close. Maybe we can just try and take a KO with Metal Blast, actually. That could be an option. But yeah, we've already seen 2 sources, so we can't get to 5 energies a turn, unfortunately. We can get close, though, because we can manually attach. We can double Saucer. So manually attach, double Saucer, Raihan. So we can get to 4. So we are extremely close. Is Metal Blast a KO? 100% sure. Metal Blast is what? Let's have a think. Anyway, let's Mysterious Tail in the meantime. We're always going to use this. This is going to grab us some trekking shoes. Just keep drawing cards. So all Raihan. Obviously, Raihan to Dialga. This can take... Ooh, what does this take us, actually? We haven't got a Scoop Up Net. I'm not 100% sure, actually. We could go for the Cross Transceiver. Maybe KO a Cross Transceiver, Cross Switcher, and KO the bench Dialga. And that resets Brave Blade. Probably not the greatest idea. But then, if we was to KO something with Metal Burst, we can then Star Chronos the Zacian, right? Oh, Tool Jammer. That's interesting. We actually keep hold of that. That turns off the balloons, right? Oh, wait a minute. I don't think Metal Blast is a KO, actually. 4, 8, 12, 160. Okay, the Metal Blast isn't a KO. No, it's not. So we can't go down that line of play. So I think what we could do... Double cross transceiver off the thing is interesting. Is our boss's orders there? No, but Raihan is. So the best thing you can do there is just pass it over. Leave this Mew with a Tool Jammer in the active. Because I think it looks like our opponent's main way of switching around is air balloons. And they've already seen one. They have to reset Brave Blade. You know, Dialga has 280. So what we could do actually, even if they attempt to like boss's order Dialga with a Brave Blade, it's not going to get KO'd. We can then just Star Chronos that. And then try and then maybe cross switch to the Dialga. If it doesn't evolve, take 4 prizes. So yeah, here we go. We do see a switch from them actually. So they do have the Mew in the active. They have a choice belt. If they attach choice belt, it means they can't attach Cape of Toughness, which means you can always Star Chronos that Zacian. They attach. Okay, so they can retreat. They pay retreat. Okay, so they haven't got a boss orders yet. Hopefully it stays that way. Oh no. Okay, but I think this is still okay. This is still okay actually because I don't know, is this still okay? They get nothing off the PokéStop. That's what we like to see. So we're going to get hit with a Brave Blade. We will then Star Chronos, right? Star Chronos that. Take 2 prizes. And then I think, does Metal Blast actually KO with 2 more energies? We'll have to work it out. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. It's not looking great. Our Dialga is on its last legs. So let's have a think. So we have got double cross switcher, which is always nice, and we have got double cross transceiver. Now, we have got the Bird Keeper, so we can draw cards. We've got 14 cards left in deck, and we have a Scoop Up Net, so we're always fine to do that, I think. So we'll always attach that 5th energy. So Star Chronos now is online. That is a win con for us. We don't have boss's orders. We do have a Raihan, but we can't play that because nothing was knocked out. Even though it feels like it. Our Dialga took 260 damage, but not quite KO'd yet. Maybe they should play a Berserker. Okay, there's the boss's orders. We can't take that though. Energy search, might as well just thin that out of the deck as well. Do we even have any basic energy left? Oh, we've got a couple actually. Okay. We've even got Radiant Greninja, but we're getting to 9 cards left in deck, so it's going to be, what, 7? You've got to be careful here. Don't want to go too crazy. So, I think we just Star Chronos Zacian, attach 1 more energy for turn. Oh, we've got triple cross transceivers now. Wow. So we can do all sorts, which means we could actually get back the boss's orders now if we need to. So let's just Scoop Up Net the Mew. We're going for that big, hefty Star Chronos. Star is so good. Okay, so let's go for that Star Chronos. Watcha! 2 prizes and take a next turn. Honestly, Star Chronos is like the best attack in the game if you can combine it with taking 2 prizes as well. It's crazy. So now we'll just take our prize cards. They can poke up the Radiant Greninja. And I think, if my maths is correct, we can just attach 1 more for Metal Blast. And I think that's okay. So yeah, let's just double cross switch to that Dialga. Thank you very much. don't be trying to harden the bench now, my friend. You wanted to come here and Zacian me after I Zacianed you. How about I Zacian you back? So yeah, we'll just Scoop Up Net the Mew. I think this is a KO. What, 4, 8, hold on. 4, 8, 12, 16, 220. Oh my god, it is! I think it actually is a KO. Oh my goodness. The Metal Blast coming in the clutch. 280. 4 prizes on technically 1 turn of the game. What's not to love about that? Let me know what you think about this deck. Hit that like and subscribe button for me, okay? We're trying to do big things around here. Check out the Patreon down there as well if you want some exclusive content. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
The Shuffle Squad is proudly sponsored by Atlas Collectibles, the best place to buy any trading card game product online. Visit atlastcg.com and at the checkout screen make sure to use code TSS12 to save an unbeatable 12% off your entire order. Atlas Collectibles will ship your product anywhere in the world, so make sure you're taking advantage of the 12% savings with TSS12. If you're looking for PTCGO codes, they have them there as well at atlaspokemart.com. And the best part is, the TSS12 code works there as well. And if Pokemon is not your thing, don't worry. Go to atlastcg.com and see all the other amazing trading card game products they have there to offer.
This video is sponsored by PokéXWord.com, the best place to get your fill of Pokemon-inspired puzzles. New puzzles are posted every Sunday, and it's a great way to disconnect and have some fun. Not only that, but they also host monthly giveaways on their channel. I personally complete these puzzles every week and can honestly say that they're pretty challenging. They've recently added a puzzle with flavor text only, which is a ton of fun. Be sure to follow PokéXWord on Twitter to get notified when new puzzles are posted and when their giveaways are live.
Check out the Late Night Series Season 6, brought to you by myself, Zach Lesage, and the Shuffle Squad. We're going to be running a bunch of sick events for the Pokemon community, and they start on August 30th. So one thing you might be noticing here is that there's an EU time and an NA time. We have one at 12 p.m. Eastern, which works out to about 5 p.m. in London, and then we have one at 7 p.m. Eastern, which should help out a lot of players on the West Coast play in this event. That being said, we still have a lot of cool things going on. Expect similar prizing that we've had for other Late Night Series events. Expect better staffing, expect better tournament experiences, and of course we do have a stream going up for this season as well, and I will be streaming the event on Twitch. That being said, we have the whole season up on the Play Limitless website. Late Night 51 all the way through 70 runs until we hit the Invitational on November 5th. So check that out, sign up today, and support Zach Lesage Events and the Shuffle Squad. See you there.